Here we are. It's the beginning of July. It's a Sunday morning and it's the week after all that heat wave and thunderstorms. I just thought I'd show you my garden. I grow plenty of veg, potatoes, all grown in tubs and pots. I shall be harvesting those 3 today, so I'll show you those later. Leeks, no, onions. What am I thinking about? Leeks and more onions. These bags are rotted down manure out of there. I shall be filling that one up this next few months. I grow a lot of flowers that are beneficial to bees, so that helps me runner beans. This is me walking wonder wall, which I built last year. No, this year. And although it was a swine to put together, I'm very pleased with it. It's kept all the pigeons at bay and it seems to have kept it better for growing conditions. Hardly any slugs. These are my broad beans, although so far there doesn't feel as if there's much in them. These are sprouts and broccoli. These are plants for the tubs for next year in the plant pots, and some Romanesco, which you can just see peeking through. Greyhound cabbage. I've had 2 off already, and as I take one out, I've got some over there that's ready to go in. So I take one of those out and put one of those in, like that one there. So I should keep a succession going for the next few weeks. Runner beans, starting at that end. They were planted, can't remember when I planted them off, but they were planted in 6s. So there's 6 red, and then a couple of weeks later there were 6 whites. So I've grown them all in succession, and then 6 reds and then 6 whites, and that should keep me going right through till about November. That's a Cox apple. I don't know whether you can see any apples on there, but there are apples on there. Doesn't show very well up in this light. This is another eating apple. These tall things are artichokes. And of course, more leeks. That's because I've got a kilo instead of a pound. What am I like? Gooseberries. I think we'll be picking those today. They look about ready. Tall ones are raspberry canes. Rhubarb. Red and white turnips in the middle, and Swedes on the outside. So when the red top turnips are done, then I shall be on to my Swedes. More potatoes right down that side. As you can see, all grown in containers or tubs. Peas, not quite ready yet, but nearly. I might manage to boil enough tomorrow, with a few Wheeler's Imperial cabbage down the middle for autumn. They're leeks. which I planted out after my potatoes had come out. I've been picking potatoes now since beginning of June and I've had £24 off. So that's not so bad. Greenhouse number 2. This is my new polycarbonate greenhouse that I built last year. It's been brilliant, this. Tomatoes. Never had tomatoes as early as this. But there they are. Do have a few problems with slugs. So I have a little system. And I have a pair of scissors, and if I see a slug like that one on the glass, I'll come in and I'll nip it in half with scissors. They don't like it, I don't know why. These tomatoes are this side. This one here, if you can see it, that's the experimental tomato from Thompson & Morgan. I'm growing 2, one inside and one outside. This one's growing alright, but there's not many tomato flowers on. The others are a red up to there, and then these here on this side are a golden tomato, but they're nowhere near it yet. You can see my other greenhouse. In those tubs over there, they are dwarf French beans, which I bring in and out. If it's going to rain, I take them outside, and if it's not going to rain, I leave them inside and keep them well watered. I have 2 manure heaps. This has just been completed, and this will rot down over the winter. I'm just letting some rain get into it, and then I shall cover it up with carpet. This one's last year's, and that's nicely rotted down, as you can see, full of worms, and that will be used this year. And that's about the sum total of my garden. Oh, these here are parsnips and some more leeks. I think they're leeks, I'm not sure, can't remember. They might be onions, I don't know, can't remember. I'll eat them anyway. So I just thought I'd let you have a look. It's like a little allotment. It's probably like having a half plot. And I can keep going stuff to keep us supplied with veg from round about beginning of June, probably till September, October time. And I might be able to get runner beans going until nearly Christmas if we don't get a heavy frost. That's why I grow them in succession. So I do leave areas for wildlife, and this is one of them. Get loads of bugs in here. You've got to put your rubbish somewhere, so leave it on there. These forget-me-nots have been an absolute oasis of blue until this last couple of days when the heat got to them. And there's wildflowers in there as well. I'm not bothered about it looking a mess. I can't grow anything there, so I just let nature have it. And that's my garden.